Hey YouTube, Steven here. Long time no see. Coming to you today to do a little VR. Sitting here on a Sunday afternoon. It's a beautiful day here in Iowa. Having a pipe, having my little Peterson Emerald eBay find. I absolutely love this. My first P-lip. Kind of enjoying it. Got it loaded today with some St. Bruno flake, which I really enjoy. So coming to you today to do a VR to Eddie Gray at thepipenook.com. You can see my shirt here. I wear it proudly. Thanks, Eddie. Get a lot of comments on it. So Eddie's doing a 1,000 subs contest, and if you don't know Eddie, well, we all know Eddie, but if you don't, go check him out. He's a great part of this community. Thepipenook.com, nice website. His online store, lots of pipes, accessories, things like that. Shirts like this. This might be the last one, I think he told me. But anyway, he's doing a 1,000 subs contest, and what he wanted to know was our top albums, artists, songs, anything like that. So I made a list. These aren't in any particular order, except maybe the last one or two. First one, The Cars, self-titled album, The Cars. Rick Ocasek and that band, fantastic. Devo, Are We Not Men? We Are Devo. Years and years of being a skater, Devo was a big part of my life, and they always will be. Always going to be a Devo fan. The Talking Heads, the front man of David Byrne, fellow cyclist, author, poet. Stop Making Sense by the Talking Heads. Eddie Vedder, the soundtrack to Into the Wild. One of my favorite books, one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite CDs. Kind of going along with Devo, many years spent as a skater, punk rock aficionado, The Violent Femmes, Add It Up. If you haven't heard the intro to Add It Up, check them out. I think it's even on YouTube. It's got the best intro to probably any album, punk rock album, that I've ever heard. Nirvana, MTV Unplugged in New York. Kurt Cobain knocked that one out of the park. It's one of my favorite albums. Playing for Change, a compilation CD project that touched me deeply. They took a few songs and they went around the world and had artists from around the world sing these songs, play these songs, and they spliced them together and brought people together with the international language of music. And it's quite a compilation. I think they have maybe 3 CDs out now, 3 or 4. Check them out. To go back to my youth, or my adolescent years, John Denver. John Denver's greatest hits. Always loved John Denver. He took me to a place that I always wanted to be, with his love of the Rocky Mountains. Now this is an artist, not a CD, but anything, probably absolutely anything by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Absolutely love his music. Then probably my favorite album ever, one of my top favorite artists, somebody I would absolutely love to see live someday, although he doesn't really do a lot of live performances, and that is Tom Waits, and his album is Rain Dogs. Probably my favorite album. I've listened to it since the mid-'80s, and I absolutely love it. So that's my list. You know, it's a bit like my top 10 tobacco list. Tomorrow, the next day, I could probably come up with another list, but these would always be on my list. Pipes out, too much chatter. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the beautiful fall Iowa day, drink my orange juice, and just kind of kick back. So, see you all later. Good job, Eddie. Keep it up. More and more subs on their way. See ya.